Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Shea. Welcome. If not, thank you for tuning back in. I appreciate you. So y'all, this is my last boho style of the summer, I promise. But I could not let the season end without trying a boho twist bob. It's the perfect vacation style and I'm going to show you how I installed it. So let's get into it. As always, I start with freshly washed and blow-dried hair. Now for this style, I only blow-dried the top half of my head and left the back half unblow-dried. Okay, so I did not blow dry the back half of my head. I only blow dried the top half. The back is, however, detangled and slightly stretched from being in plaits. I left the back half unblow dried because my hair in its shrunken state, you know, it kind of touches the back of my neck. It touches the end of the bottom of my neck. And I think that's kind of where I want the bob to land. So I think with my hair in its shrunken state, I'll still be able to achieve the shorter length in the back that I want without my hair being longer than the twisting hair, if that makes sense. However, if your hair is longer, then I would suggest possibly just cornrowing the back for a few rows and crocheting the hair in and twisting it so that you can really get that short length that you want. I start parting in the back. I apply some Sulfur 8 to my scalp after parting each row and apply a shea butter product to my hair to lock in the moisture. I part each section and apply some braid gel at the base of my hair and begin braiding my hair. I pass the strands about 12 times and leave the ends. I follow this parting and braiding technique all over my head. The hair I am using for the twists is the Sensationnel African Collection 3X Pre-Stretched Jamaican Twist Hair. It's a Marley hair and it's 36 inches and in color 1B. 3 bundles come in the pack. Since I'm going for a shorter bob, I cut the hair in half. Now for the curls, I'm using some leftover hair I had from a previous boho install. This hair is from Eayon hair. It's their 10A double drawn Burmese hair in a natural color and in the water wave pattern. It's 18 inches and I start by cutting this hair in half as well. Now for the first couple rows in the back, I want the twist to be even shorter, so I cut the twisting hair in half again. So instead of 2 pieces, I now have 4 pieces of the Marley hair. I stretch the hair a little bit and I install the hair using a crochet latch hook. Disclaimer, I do not know how to install extension hair by braiding it in, so this crochet install method works best for me. I insert the hook through the base of the braid. I pull one side of the Marley hair all the way through, then I begin wrapping one side of the Marley hair around my braid and the rest of the extension hair. Once I get past my braid, I separate the rest of my natural hair in 2 and begin rope twisting. Before I begin twisting, I add a strand of the curly boho hair. I hold it closer to the top, making sure I have enough hair on the shorter side to anchor the hair into the twist. After adding the curly hair, I twist a few more times, maybe 3 to 4 times. Then I take the longer curly piece out, clip it up, and continue twisting. I twist about 4 or 5 more times, then add another curly strand doing the same thing. I added 2 curly strands to each twist to the rows in the back. Once I get to the ends of the twists, I make a bantu knot. Now this finishing technique is a great way to make the twist shorter without having to cut your hair or the twisting hair. It also secures the ends and gives the bob a more blunt look at the ends. Stretching the hair in the beginning should leave enough hair at the ends to wrap the twist around itself without unraveling. But if it does happen to unravel, I simply secure it with a rubber band. Now, once I get to the top of my ears, I start using the longer cut strands of Marley hair. So now, instead of cutting the hair twice and having 4 strands, I now only cut the twisting hair once and have 2 strands. At this point, I also start adding 3 curls to each twist. Now, the first curl I add is the full length 18-inch boho curl, okay? I don't cut it in half. Then for the last 2 curls, I use the shorter curly hair that is cut in half. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in a way that is easy to understand. For this style, I had to play around with a bunch of different techniques and lengths of the hair in order to get the look I want. So I'm trying to explain it in a way that makes sense so that you all are able to achieve this look as well. So I continue with this length for the rest of my head until I only have about 4 rows at the top and maybe a couple rows at the top in the back. For these rows, I start adding 4 curls to each twist, and I use 2 full-length curls and then 2 shorter curls for each twist. Now, y'all should know I started installing this hair the day before I had to leave for vacation. Not a good idea. I'm a perfectionist and I love to take me some breaks, so installing hair tends to take me a little bit longer. I usually am not able to complete it all in one day. I was a little ambitious this time around and it didn't work. Long story short, I wasn't able to finish my hair before I had to leave. So I ended up finishing my hair while in Belize and my friends held your girl down and helped me finish. For the very last rows at the middle part, I installed 3 full-length pieces and then just trimmed the curly ends that were longer than the bob. And here's the final look. Now, I wasn't able to get the best video footage of the final bob because I was on vacation and we were moving nonstop. I am including some pictures so you can see what the bob looks like styled. I love how full this bob is and the length. It's like perfect. Now this is a bob, baby, okay? I received so many compliments on it and I will definitely be doing this style again next summer. Alright, that's it for this video. Please like this video if you like this style. Feel free to leave any questions or comments down below and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.
Oh yeah.
We ready.